San Francisco, 1964. Bruce Lee receives a challenge letter from Wong Jack Man, a kung fu master from traditional Chinese martial arts community. The letter says, Bruce Lee is teaching secrets of Chinese martial arts to non-Chinese students. This is disrespectful. He must stop or fight. Bruce is furious. I'll fight. And I'll show them their traditional kung fu doesn't work. What happens next in that private backroom changes Bruce Lee forever. The fight lasts only 3 minutes. But those 3 minutes destroy Bruce's confidence and force him to create Jeet Kune Do. This is the true story. This is 1964. San Francisco's Chinatown martial arts community is divided. Traditional masters believe kung fu secrets should stay within Chinese community. Bruce Lee disagrees. He's teaching non-Chinese students, breaking the old rules. The traditional masters are angry. They send Wong Jack Man, a northern Shaolin master trained in China, skilled in multiple kung fu styles, to challenge Bruce. If Bruce loses, he must close his school. If Bruce wins, he can teach anyone. It sounds simple. But after the fight, both men tell completely different stories about what happened. For 50 years, the truth remains hidden. Until witnesses finally speak. This is what really happened in that back room. December 1964. Bruce Lee, age 24, runs a small kung fu school in Oakland. He's teaching Wing Chun to everyone, Chinese, white, black, anyone who wants to learn. This is revolutionary. Traditional Chinese masters believe kung fu secrets should only be taught to Chinese. San Francisco, Chinatown kung fu community meets. They decide Bruce Lee must be stopped. They choose Wong Jack Man to deliver the challenge. Wong Jack Man is 23, recently arrived from Hong Kong, trained in Northern Shaolin, Tai Chi, Shin. He's skilled, fast, representing traditional kung fu's best. Wong arrives at Bruce's school with an entourage, 5 masters, witnesses from Chinatown. They present a formal challenge letter written in Chinese. Bruce reads it. His face darkens. You want me to stop teaching non-Chinese? And if I refuse, you'll fight me? Wong Jack Man, through translator. If you lose, you close your school. If you win, you can continue teaching anyone. Bruce's wife Linda is there, heavily pregnant. She's worried. Bruce, is this necessary? Bruce is furious. These old school masters think they own kung fu. I'll show them their traditional styles are outdated. When? Now, right now. Let's go to the back room. They move to the back room of the school's small space, 20 by 30 feet. Bruce's students present: James Lee, Linda Lee, Wong's group, 5 Chinatown masters as witnesses. Rules are agreed. No holds barred. Fight continues until someone surrenders or cannot continue. They face each other. Bruce in Wing Chun stance side on, ready. Wong in Northern Shaolin stance traditional, mobile. Someone says begin. Bruce attacks immediately, rapid chain punches, Wing Chun signature. He's fast, aggressive, trying to overwhelm Wong quickly. Wong retreats, blocks, uses Northern Shaolin footwork, light, mobile, avoiding direct exchanges. Bruce presses forward. Lands several punches to Wong's head and body. Wong is backpedaling continuously. This is where the stories diverge. Bruce's version later. I chased him around the room. He kept running. After 3 minutes, I grabbed him, took him down, mounted him, punched him until he surrendered. I won easily. Wong's version later. I was controlling the fight with superior footwork. Bruce was getting tired chasing me. After 3 minutes, his students interfered, ended the fight early. No winner. But witnesses tell a third story, the truth. Witnesses who were actually there: James Lee, Bruce's friend. Other students later reveal what really happened. Bruce attacks aggressively for about 90 seconds. Wong retreats, using traditional footwork, avoiding exchanges. Bruce is landing some punches, but nothing devastating. At 2 minutes, Bruce is breathing hard. Frustrated. Wong keeps moving, won't engage directly. Bruce thinks, this is taking too long. I should have finished him by now. Bruce changes strategy, chases Wong more aggressively, finally corners him. Grabs Wong's shirt, they grapple. Bruce takes Wong down, not a clean takedown, more of a wrestling scramble. On the ground, Bruce achieves top position. Throws several punches to Wong's face and head. Not full power, he's exhausted. But enough. Wong covers up, doesn't fight back effectively from bottom. After about 20 seconds of ground strikes, Wong verbally submits. Enough. Stop. Total fight time. Approximately 3 minutes. Bruce stands up. He's won. Wong leaves with his entourage, humiliated. Bruce's students congratulate him. You won. You defended the school. But Bruce isn't happy. He's upset. Linda notices. What's wrong? You won. Bruce sits down, breathing hard, visibly distressed. It took me 3 minutes. 3 minutes to beat one guy. That's too long. If there were multiple opponents, I'd be finished. My Wing Chun isn't efficient enough. I got tired too fast. I'm not fit enough. Everything about my approach is wrong. The fight haunts Bruce. He expected to dominate in seconds. Instead, he struggled for 3 minutes against one opponent. Bruce becomes obsessed. Analyzes everything wrong with his performance. Problem 1. Wing Chun's straight-line attack isn't efficient enough against mobile opponents. Solution: study Western boxing footwork, fencing footwork, learn to cut off angles. Control distance better. Problem 2. His cardio failed. Chasing Wong exhausted him. Solution: intense cardiovascular training, running, jump rope, circuit training. Bruce becomes a cardio fanatic. Problem 3. Wing Chun doesn't address ground fighting. When the fight went to ground, Bruce won but had no formal training. Solution: study judo, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, develop ground game. Problem 4. Traditional martial arts are too rigid. Wing Chun worked but wasn't optimal. Solution: study everything: boxing, fencing, karate, judo, Thai boxing, Filipino martial arts. Take what works, discard what doesn't. Single quotes T. Over next months, Bruce transforms completely. Trains obsessively 6 hours daily. Cardiovascular conditioning, weight training, revolutionary for martial artists in 1960s. Studying film of boxers and fighters, experimenting with different techniques. The traditional Wing Chun stance too rigid. Bruce develops mobile, side-on stance inspired by fencing. The traditional Wing Chun chain punches too predictable. Bruce adds Western boxing combinations, non-telegraphic movement. The limited kicking too high. Bruce adds low kicks, side kicks, hook kicks from other styles. By 1965, Bruce isn't doing Wing Chun anymore. He's doing something new. He'll eventually call it Jeet Kune Do, the way of the intercepting fist. For decades, controversy surrounds the fight. Bruce tells people he dominated easily. Wong tells people it was inconclusive. Both have reasons to lie. Bruce needs to prove traditional kung fu is obsolete, that his new way is superior. Admitting the fight was difficult undermines his narrative. Wong needs to save face. Admitting he lost decisively to a younger, less experienced fighter is humiliating, but witnesses eventually tell the truth. Bruce won clearly, but struggled more than he expected. That struggle triggered everything: the transformation, the innovation. Jeet Kune Do's creation. James Lee, Bruce's friend and witness, later said, Bruce won the fight but lost his confidence. He was devastated by his performance. But that devastation drove him to become something greater. Linda Lee later, that fight was the worst and best thing for Bruce. He won, but realized how much he didn't know. It humbled him, made him question everything, pushed him to create a completely new martial arts philosophy. Wong Jack Man, in rare interview before his death in 2018, did I lose? Technically, yes. Bruce took me down, hit me, I submitted. But did Bruce dominate? No, he struggled. He knows it, I know it. That's why he changed everything after. If he truly dominated, why would he need to change? The Wong Jack Man fight is the most important fight of Bruce Lee's life, not because he won, but because he almost didn't. That 3-minute struggle destroyed Bruce's confidence in Wing Chun, forced him to evolve beyond tradition, created Jeet Kune Do, the martial arts philosophy that influenced every combat sport today. Modern MMA is Jeet Kune Do's descendant cross-training multiple styles, taking what works, evolving constantly. Bruce pioneered this in 1965, inspired by his struggle against Wong. The irony: Wong Jack Man challenged Bruce to defend traditional kung fu. But the fight's outcome, Bruce's dissatisfaction, killed traditional kung fu's dominance forever. Bruce proved that tradition isn't enough, that evolution is necessary, that no style is complete. Wong spent his life teaching traditional Northern Shaolin in San Francisco. Died in 2018, aged 76. Never reconciled with Bruce before Bruce's death in 1973. Bruce spent his remaining years perfecting Jeet Kune Do, making movies, teaching fighters like Chuck Norris, Joe Louis, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Died 1973, aged 32. The fight with Wong always stayed with him. The moment that changed everything. San Francisco, 1964. A 3-minute fight in a back room. Bruce Lee defeats Wong Jack Man but almost doesn't. That near failure destroys Bruce's confidence, forces him to question everything, pushes him to create Jeet Kune Do. Without that struggle, no evolution. Without that doubt, no innovation. The fight Bruce Lee won was actually the fight that humbled him into greatness. This is the true story that changed martial arts forever.